That is Blackstreet featuring Dr. Dolittle and No Diggity. Vic Reeves, how are you doing?
Is that Dr. Dolittle who was just singing then?
Yeah.
No, Dr. Dolittle was Rex Harrison.
It was, although latterly Philip Schofield.
Oh. Yeah, and I saw him. I met him.
Who?
I saw the Dr. Dolittle show with Philip Schofield.
Oh, was it any good?
Fantastic.
Was it? Right.
Did he compare to Rex?
No, not in the same league as Rex.
No, I don't think so.
No. Lex is the governor in the Dolittle style.
Then Rex was in My Fair Lady.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, is that a way of saying my Fair Lady?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
and Mayfair Lady.
Right.
Have you got any comments on that?
No. It's an interesting poser that you raised there, Vic. Yeah, and, but I haven't, no.
No.
Because it's Pygmalion, isn't it?
Well, yeah, George Bernard Shaw, yes, of course, yeah.
So is it Mayfair Lady or My Fair Lady?
Oof, God, I'm asking.
Do you know?
Let's turn the music off, it's getting a bit serious, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, let's stop talking about that then now.
My Fair.
My Fair Lady. My Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady.
Yeah, that's it. My Fair Lady.
we got there in the end.
Sorted.
Right, Vic Reeves, he's got a new book out, Sun-Boiled Onions.
Yeah.
What's it about? I mean, really, it contains many philosophical truths, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a book of morals.
Right, okay. Such as what?
Well, you've got the book there, I haven't got it. You have to read them out.
Have you not got one?
No, I haven't got one.
I believe
I'll get you one. It's all right. I know someone who's got one.
I believe they're selling them in Waterstones tonight.
They're selling them in a number of bookshops around,
right.
around the country.
But it's basically it's a lot of a lot of paintings of many famous top celebrities.
Yes.
All of whom seems to have eyes suspiciously far apart.
They have, yeah, but that's what they look like.
Everyone's a critic.
Right, yeah. And also it's a kind of a diary composed by your good self of kind of thoughts that have occurred to you.
That's right, yes.
Along the year. Starts on January the 1st. And it says that I rise and decide to design a new type of hat. The place of work I choose this morning is underneath the bath. My designs are at first sketchy, looking more like a fat young boy than a hat. Which is another problem when you start designing hats.
Yeah. What happens? What do they look like when you design them then?
Well, they look like more of a kind of chunky eunuch.
Yeah?
Yeah. It says, but by 6 o'clock my design is complete and ready to be sent to Dunn & Co for approval. I hope they like it. I think it would suit a more formal gentleman like a King or Harrison Ford. And there it is. It's like a sausage with a door on the front.
That's exactly what it is.
Very nice.
Yeah. And I also...
Eunuchs have got out of fashion now, haven't they?
You never see them, do you?
No.
They used to stand either side of everyone's door, didn't they?
Yeah.
When, you know,
in the good old days.
Oh.
When you got in from work,
Yeah.
you know, park your bike, take your bike clips off,
right,
and the eunuchs would greet you as you went through the front door.
And you go past them, you go like, wouldn't you? Down there. There'd be nothing there, would there?
No.
Those were the days.
Flush. They were always flush.
Yeah, low five.
Yeah.
And also, you know, Coconut, there's a thing here about Coconut, Nutty Sunsplash. Heard the new band Coconut. It's white reggae played by two nice handsome lads from Dudley and a big ape-like simpleton retard farmer on vocals.
That sounds good, that.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
It's nice. So,
And have you got to the bit about the Potpourri Centre? Is it potpourri or potpourri?
I
have potpourri when I'm in one of my Ponzi moments.
Yeah,
right.
See, if you're dining with the Queen, it'd be potpourri.
Yeah.
But if I was with you two fellas,
right,
I'd call it potpourri.
He's patronising.
I find that a bit disparaging.
Yeah. Shall I chin him?
No,
I won't bother.
We are potpourri.
So what would you like, potpourri? Potpourri or...
potpourri.
Potpourri.
Peru.
Combination Asylum and Potpourri Centre, where the inmates create bags of potpourri to allow your cabinets to smell sweetly, and shall be called Sentimental.
Oh.
No, that's nice.
That's lovely, isn't it?
And a series of old people's homes, Yesterday's People, Forgotten Faces,
Right.
Time's Up,
Yeah.
and Conclusions.
Oh, so poignant.
That's lovely, isn't it? That's
And a feature in the homes would be a dating agency for old people called Expiry Dates.
Oh,
It's Friday now.
that is lovely. That I also like this, but I mean, you see, what the thing is that you know, there's a lot of insights into the lives of the rich and famous in this book, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because there's a lovely picture there of Elvis and Frank Sinatra.
You know, I just opened, just fell open on that very page.
Well, go on, you read it then. Page 62.
Elvis and Frank were on their way to the Argos shop one day for a fan heater, quietly discussing their plans for the ideal location to place it for maximum heat distribution in their flat, and also the delicate subject of sharing said heater. When they were disturbed by a gurgling, rattling sound behind them, they turned simultaneously and looked to see directly behind them was their old friend Sammy Davis Jr.
Wow.
Choking on the tube of Pritt stick he had been using to glue his glass eye back in.
Now, you see,
Right.
I
Well,
mean,
that's practical as well, isn't it?
that is quality. Where do you get all your information? I mean, obviously you're quite big in the world of showbiz yourself, but how do you get access to the innermost thoughts and experiences of these people?
Well, I simply asked him, and I asked Elvis and Frank, and they why they were looking like this, staring back and looking at me like that.
Right.
And that was the explanation I
There's a
got.
picture in there that I want to buy, actually. It's for one of the albino Tony Blackburn.
Do you want
Is that
one?
for sale?
Yeah, when I find it, you can have it.
Right, yeah, okay, good.
Right.
You want that? Yeah, oh, aye.
I could just copy it now.
Yeah, I'll do a photocopy of it, yeah, that'd be fine.
No, I'll draw it. It's very easy.
Right, good.
All right, you get an original one, really. Right, so have you, have
Do you like
always,
that one?
Yeah, I love that.
Have you
Albino
always-
Tony Blackburn.
Have you always been a bit of a painter then? I mean, was that your first love, painting, before you got into juggling?
Yeah. It was.
Was it? Were you at art college?
I went to art college, yeah, for a bit,
Yeah.
and thoroughly enjoyed it.
Right, yeah.
Did you ever go?
I didn't know. I went to art class at school.
And were you any good?
Doesn't that count? Well, I was all right. I was not very good. I was not very good at seeing, like, you know, a shell or a severed elbow
Yeah.
and copying that.
You did drawing, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a bit. Yeah, really badly.
I've seen your drawing.
Yeah, terrible. Yeah, sorry about that. Is that a written apology? I can do that. You do me the Tony Blackburn albino version, and I'll do you a written apology.
Didn't you?
There you go.
Right. Yeah.
Didn't you do? You did drawing on the Creepers album, didn't you?
Oh, probably.
You did.
Yeah.
Many people have drawn on Creeper's album.
Oi.
So anyway, we'll have another tune. Vic Reeves is with us today.
Good night, Nick.
That is the new single from Deus. And
Is
that'll
it
be out
Deus?
on- Deus, yeah, from
And Dutch, Belgium.
Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium. Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
Belgium, I have.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
So what did you find out about Belgium?
What did I find out about Belgium? Well, I only went to one little bit of it, and it was very, very mosquito prone,
Was it?
actually. And I got a load of lumps on me inner thigh.
You did, I saw him.
And also on me cubit.
Did you use chamomile lotion to relieve the anguish?
I did when I got home. But over there, you see, they only have the bottle stuff. It's only back here that you can get it on draft.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
proper,
when you
proper
think
chamomile.
That's right.
But that's, it's the best way to relieve anguish, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I find. Vic
What
Reeves,
do you use
some
to relieve-
boiled
Oh,
onions
sorry,
is his
you're going
new
on
one.
about
Oh,
it.
sorry. Well, I was just going on. I mean, you can find out what he gets to relieve anguish.
What you used?
That.
You used that
Yeah.
to relieve anguish?
Yeah.
It's a it's a homeopathic remedy, really, isn't
I
it?
know,
Slightly.
In many ways.
But it does work, doesn't
It
it?
does work.
It's faith healing. I mean, the way you've sort of tracked down these major celebrities and found out so much about them is to your credit, Victor.
Thank you.
I mean, what about this section of the book, the hairstyles of 6 of the world's top perfumiers
Yeah.
as they attend a secret meeting? You know, I mean, did you know, Lard, that Paco Rabanne had a single hair strand supported by an olive branch?
Yeah, I knew that.
Under there.
Yeah, of course I did.
Were you aware of that?
Yeah.
Oh, that Mike Givenchy.
Mike Givenchy.
Mike Givenchy, right, has tiny wires attaching his moustache to the points of his hair horns.
But that's
God.
because his moustache comes out 6 inches.
Right.
That's it, that's amazing. Now, no,
Yeah.
you see him front on, it just looks like a little Hitler tash.
Yeah.
When
Cute,
it turns
yeah.
to the side, as shown by the illustration there, 6
Yeah.
inches.
Yeah.
You know.
Unbelievable suspension.
And then-
Long comb with his creamy coloured hair.
Yeah.
And then the two sides of his hair it's like a pompadour wig.
Right.
And then when it parts, it has a sort of Evo stick pizza style stringiness betwixt the two
Yeah, I thought that.
sides of the.
And look at that. Look at Calvin Klein there, with occasionally sausages emerging from his hair out of the holes.
A bit of class.
I mean, you've seen all those pictures of Calvin Klein with
Yeah.
holes in his hair?
Yeah.
What are those for?
What's that all about?
What is that all about? That
Hugo Boss couldn't afford a wig,
No.
so he
just-
put a rabbit on his head.
right
Yeah.
on his head, and Issey Miyake's revolving toupee.
Yeah.
is a thing worth seeing, definitely. And also, there are just so many kind of little vignettes of Reeves' life that make you stop and think.
Of course.
Really. What about page 8, Vic?
Hang on.
Get page 8 there, and read us the experiences on there, because I think those are worth sharing.
That's a long piece, that, isn't it?
Well, it's longer now because you've said that's a long piece. If you'd started straight away, it would have been
I
short.
want to do it. I want to pick another bit.
All right, go on then.
Right, so you jabber on as you do. And
Well, I've actually just got myself a Vic original there of the albino Tony Blackburn.
Ah, it's
Which-
quality, isn't it?
Yeah, which will be worth a lot of money.
It does. It
Which is
looks
good.
very nice. When's Randall and Hopkirk coming on?
next year
Right, okay. On telly or in the cinema?
on the telly,
All right, okay, yeah. Go.
January the 16th. A man came by early this morning about 4:30 a.m. with a little cart and asked me if I would like to go for a ride in it. He was a rather sinister-looking, red-faced, portly man with one white eye. His filthy Aran sweater was filled with holes and his slacks were black with oil and grease. I jumped in and off he pulled me in his little dog cart, bouncing over the rocks and potholes at a fair lick for about 15 miles. When there, over the brow of a hill, we saw a walled city. It's like a children's story, isn't it?
I'm gripped.
At the city gates, he spoke quietly and secretively to a guard, who then let us in through a small workman's gate. He paid the guard, and we entered the city, and he pulled me through the throngs of traders into the market square to his stall. On arriving, it was quite apparent that the man intended to sell me for meat. I am not meat, I said characterfully to the man. Then why, said he, did you not tell me this at 4:30 a.m.? Because, I wearily stated, at 4:30 a.m. I had no idea you wanted to sell me for meat. At 4:30 a.m. when you asked me to ride in your cart, I thought you'd come to collect me to take me to the magistrate's court, where I am currently in the middle of prosecuting a rat that trespassed into my ricicles, you one-eyed shit.
Well, I'll put him in his place.
Right, and it carries on anyway. You
right,
know, that goes on for quite a long time.
Yeah. Good, that.
But look at that, dynamite. There's a picture of dynamite, the scourge of the good and kind. Would you like to read that?
Oh, which page?
Why don't you read it anyway? Can you read?
No, it's pictures. I like the pictures, though.
I'll read it, but I'm not going to read it on air because I'm going to put a record on. Africa Shocks, that's left field and Bambata. It is, 23 minutes to?
3.
Me and him here, and him as well. All right, mate.
Yes, thank you very much.
Now that Charlotte's emailed, right, and said, I've been desperately trying to cultivate a West Country warp burp hybrid.
Oh, yeah.
But has been unsuccessful. I was hoping that the master of warping, King Lard himself, would be able to show how.
What, warp?
Yeah, warping.
No, I would have done it, but obviously we've been banned from belching, haven't we?
Yeah, all right. Well, you just have to be a straight West Country warp then. To Tim Morris in Bristol.
Right.
Please ask Vic and Lard to give me and my classmates a big old step on the cobbler's style warp. Right.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, stereo.
I'm only getting one side here.
Yeah.
All right, that's from George Bland in Florida, that.
Right.
And also, this is from who's it from now? I don't know. Anyway, it's sensibly the fax has been marked for the attention of the warp producer.
Oh yeah, good.
Please can we have a massive junglist style in an area warp, the motorbike one, which is fast becoming number 1 in our top 10 warps of the week. But can Vic do it? Because I think he can do it as good as Lard.
Yeah. That was better.
Oh, it was up there, wasn't it? Massive enough respect in that area. Right, okay, I don't know who it's from, though.
No.
Right, still to come with, we got, he's a cheeky wind-up scamster, and he's on the radio.
That's me.
All right, then. And also, we got the vague news, and Dobbins or Bobbins, radio's toppermost quiz. But shall we have a look at the Cheesily Cheerful Chart Challenge?
Might as well.
Would you be interested in that, Vic?
Yes.
Right, here we go.
Look now, what's that?
It's just a load of tunes.
Right, here's the story. Rod Stewart, is he a celeb mate of yours? Have you met Rod Stewart?
I met him once. He's a lot shorter than you would imagine, and he's got quite a large head.
Right.
It's about, I would think his head probably about 3 foot high.
Is it?
With a tiny little body.
Wow.
Underneath.
Right.
Do you know like those Humphrey Bogarts you get?
Yeah.
With like big heads and tiny that's what it looks like.
And you never notice that on telly, or even if you see him on stage, do you?
No, amazing.
It's amazing. Superstar Rod Stewart's ego has been bruised by the wicked sense of humour of a shapely blonde lookalike for his estranged missus, Rachel Hunter.
Brum, brum.
Says in the papers today.
Right.
The lonely old rocker, that's their words, not mine,
No.
was sitting next to ex-Coronation Street heartthrob turned singer Adam Rickett. Have you met him, Adam Rickett?
I think so, yeah.
Have you? He used to be Nicky Tilsley.
No, I haven't met him.
We have.
I met Brian Tilsley.
Oh,
Christopher Quentin.
Yeah, he's works at Stringfellows now.
That's right.
Does he?
He's a host, isn't he? An escort. He's sort of gleefully...
Well, I was... no, I don't often go there, but I went in and I accused him of being Peter's pop boy.
That's not a good start to a conversation.
Pop boy.
So you sure it's like a lap dancing bar, is it about... Oh, it's alright, it's not working. Doesn't matter. Never mind.
No, he's not a pot boy, he's in an executive position there.
Right.
Right, okay. Anyway, this is Rod
Not a
Stewart.
bad job, a potman.
Well, I know.
Do you still get potman?
Jack Duckworth? Oh, no, he's just retired.
He's a Salomon. Oh, no, it's...
Oh, well.
Anyway, right. Rod Stewart was sitting next to ex-Coronation Street heartthrob turned singer Adam Rickett in London's swanky Atlantic Bar.
Nice.
When the girl approached. She asked the vocal veteran for a pen, but as he signed a napkin, she said, "Nope, it's Adam's autograph I'm after."
Oh, dear.
Modest Adam said, "I felt really embarrassed and said sorry to Rod, because I think she was doing it to wind him up, but it was quite funny, and he did manage a smile, which went all over his big head."
Oh, I see, you were right.
Said Adam Rickett.
Atlantic Crossing.
Yeah.
That was a Rod Stewart album.
It certainly was, right. yeah.
Atlantic Crossing.
Rod.
Indeed. All right, so there's the story for today's Cheesy Cheerful Chat Challenge. Now, Lardy Boy, would you like to start us off?
Tonight I'm yours. Don't tell. That's Rod Stewart, isn't it?
Yeah, right, it is.
Of course. Tonight. No, it's not.
No.
No, not at all. I have grown accustomed to her face, Rod Stewart. She's only been there 5 minutes. What's she like?
I don't know.
Terrible.
All right, then. Your phone calls and faxes on 08700 100 100 and the email on mark.radcliffe@bbc.co.uk. That is Lauren Hill.
It's Dobbins or Bobbins, International Radio Velvet, for the more discerning punter, with me, Cornelius Lysett.
Dobbin!
Bobbin!
Bobbin!
Dobbin!
Dobbin!
Bobbin!
Bobbin!
Dobbin!
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 Is it a dobbin?
Really a horse?
Or is it a bobbin?
Made up of course. Will you be Robin?
A prize on the spot!
Or will you be sobbing?
Thick Jack or Jill Clot? Yes, once more again. Here we go into Dobbins or Bobbins territory. Now then, Lardy Boy.
Yeah.
Right, if you could have anybody to direct you like an art film feature,
Yeah.
who would you choose?
Well, Varno.
Jason Varner in York.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Why?
He's on Varno.
Is he?
Yeah, Varno.
Hey,
All right.
Oh, yeah, how you doing?
I'm alright, kids. How are you?
Yeah, very good indeed. We got Vic here today as well. Say hello to Vic.
Hey up, Vic.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
It's Varno, Vic.
Varno.
What, Reg Varney?
No.
Jason Varno.
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 You know Varno.
No, Vambo.
Works at the cash office in HMV. In
Oh,
York.
yeah, well, you should have said.
Varno, yeah. Right. Yeah. So, how's things today at HMV then, our kid?
Oh, absolute nightmare, kid.
Are they? Why?
Ah, it's just none of the staff know how to operate a till down there.
Oh,
joke, innit?
What they like? Well, you want? Is Bob Curtin still there?
Hey, it's day off today.
Oh, well, no wonder it's chaos then, because it's massive big up junglist respect to MC Curto in the area when he's in, isn't it?
Hey,
yeah,
Varno.
he's
What's the top of the charts?
I have no idea. I'm just locked in an office, mate.
Oh.
He's the cashier, you say.
Unbelievable.
Not interested in music.
Is it S Club 7 or something?
Is it
What?
S Club 7?
Could be.
Number 1. What is number
Some
1?
girly pop stuff.
Do you not know what number 1 is?
Well,
Is it
Yeah.
I-465? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no, that's Paul.
Up.
I do not know that.
No.
You don't know what's number 1?
I have a blue house with a blue window.
No,
It's
we don't
not-
like pop music.
Is it not that?
Chuck Berry's not still number 1, is he? My Ding-a-ling, is that still
No,
number 1?
that went out
I don't think so.
3 weeks ago now.
So listen, have you been making any interesting art house films, Barno?
Aye.
Go on then, what
What?
have you been doing? What's this things to do in Yorkshire when you're bored?
Oh, that's a dark one, that one. It's dark comedy.
Is it? Right, yeah.
Spooky.
Where can we see it?
Hopefully at the Leeds Film Festival. They tell me when they're going to show it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah. And what you doing next then?
Doing a nice little slick horror film type number.
Oh, what's that called?
Shadowfall.
Oh, Shadowfall.
Frightening. I'm frightened already.
For a fiver.
For a fiver?
Making it for a fiver.
Making
That's pretty reasonable,
Right,
that.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is that about Hank Marvin drunk?
That comes later.
Could be.
Well, could be.
Could be.
Could well be.
That'd be terrifying.
Oh, I'm frightened already.
I'm just depressed.
What's up now?
Well, I went down the workshops this morning.
Yeah.
Right, it was 41X.
Yeah, I know that one, yeah.
Right, there's Demis Roussos and Anita Roddick in there making lighthouses for Methodists.
Yeah, I know.
Out of coal scuttles, deerstalkers, emery boards and butterkist, right? And they say, right, that they just can't get the exact weight of them. They just need to get the exact weight for the mailing, and it's causing chaos with their business plan.
Well, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so I was thinking about getting them a telemate, you know, an electronic set of scales you can weigh money on, is
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've never
that's
actually...
exactly what you need.
Yeah, I mean, I've never actually used one of them, and to be quite frank, I don't know anybody else who has.
A telemate.
I have.
I've always wanted this.
Have you?
Yeah.
I have, right.
How much are they?
Oh, about 150 nicker.
150 nicker.
That's a lot of cash, that's
We
the
should
way
have
out.
that. Right, let me see. I've not got a lot today.
No.
I've got £27.39.
No. I'm going to struggle here, mate.
I've got £63.78.
Oh, that's
not
all right.
bad,
No,
not
that's,
yet,
that's
so go
we
on.
could do this. Hang on, I've got £58 and 73 pence. Oh, 10 pence short.
Between three of us and all.
You haven't said your 10 pence from safe.
No, we couldn't do that.
don't
That'll
do that,
put
you get arrested.
It'll put your accounts out.
Right.
We'll just have to do Dobbins or Bobbins.
All right then, mate.
Are these real racehorses all made up then? You can consult the Oracle Vic, who knows every racehorse. Ever. Right?
All right then.
All the ones that ran on Monday, 27th of September.
All right.
Six for luck. Vic, what do you reckon? Dobbin or Bobbin?
Dobbin.
I think I'll go with Vic there.
Well, you're right to go with Vic.
Why?
It's the 240 at Hamilton. One too many.
Bobbin.
Oh, yeah,
Bobbin.
Bobbin is right. Top of the class. Vic, what do you reckon?
I think that's Dobbin.
Bobbin.
No, you should have. You should have stuck with the Vic Meister.
Wally.
Sorry, I did.
It ran in the 320 at Hamilton. First cut.
Dobbin.
What?
Dobbin.
Yeah.
Correct.
330 at Bath. And number 5, Patriarchal 5.
What do you think, Vic?
I think that's Bobbin.
I'll go with Vic.
Yeah.
You're right to go with Vic.
Hey.
Yeah, Bobbin. So that's 4 out of 5. If you had just stuck with the Reevester,
Aye.
then you would have been having a race named after you at Haydock Park.
Well, I'll be burning in hell now.
Well, there you go. We'll
You'll
send
be
you
what?
Huh?
You just said, what did he say then?
So I'll be burning in hell now, won't I?
Yeah, fair
We'll
enough.
send you 20 quid in CD vouchers.
Well, I tell you what,
If you can go to a nearby record shop and spend it.
well, I tell you what, Mark.
Yes.
Why don't you keep them for a rollover for tomorrow? Seeing as I work at HMV.
Well, that's very generous.
yeah, that's all right. It's good, that.
Very generous. That's it. Well,
How's that for you?
That's very good.
Nice.
We can't argue with that. Right,
No.
£20 on a rollover for tomorrow. So he just played it for the pleasure of playing.
Isn't that nice?
Isn't that lovely?
We still don't know what number 1 in the charts is.
No, do
Can I ring you back and tell you later on?
Yeah, ring us back. Is it not that I have a blue house? It's Eiffel 65.
Well, hang on.
You know.
We've got an enemy here.
Is that the right chart?
You don't want to read that.
My Ding-a-Ling by Chuck Berry.
There you go. We got to the bottom in the end.
Hey.
But Vic Reeves is off now because in a minute because you've got to go and have tea with your sister.
That's right.
In
My
Leeds.
sister Lois in Leeds.
Right, and so I'll just tell people where they can see you if you want, because you're doing some book signings.
That's
aren't
right, yes. Was it close then, wasn't it? Was that too close?
Your mic
it's,
technique was a bit close.
I think it's sensual. It sounds nice. 6:30 tonight in Borders in Leeds.
Yes.
And then tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Dillon's in Newcastle.
Yes.
And then on Friday at 5 o'clock at Waterstones East End branch in Edinburgh.
Oh, really?
And then on Saturday is at Saturday lunchtime, 1 o'clock, Waterstones, Sauchiehall Street in Glasgow.
Get away.
Nice.
Are you doing anything on the... I mean, it was all in the papers, which I presume was all rubbish about you and Bob having split up, which was all nonsense.
Oh, yes, complete.
Yeah, fine.
No, we haven't split up, but I'll tell you what, can I leave with the thought of the day?
But are you doing... You can leave a thought of the day, but are you doing... when are we going to see anything new on telly? Any more Families at War or anything at all? Anything
Families at War, Randall and Upkirk, and we're going to write a film next year
About what?
about you two.
Really?
Ooh, right.
Would you like to be in it?
Oh,
As long as I don't have to play him,
yeah.
Well,
Can we play Anton Deck?
we can.
Right, sold.
young Anton Deck.
Don't be tempted to cast against type.
No.
Right.
All right.
Well, no. All right, well, I'll talk to you about that later.
Fair enough then. Right. So
Anyway.
the book, Vic Reeves' Some Boiled Onions, and
Yes.
it's $12.99, and it's out now.
That's right, and can I leave you with the thought of the day?
Please do.
It's about dynamite. We've all heard of dynamite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. The scourge of the good and kind, the sight that strikes fear into the hearts of decent men, the terrible evil, the unspeakable invention that causes worldwide misery to agreeable people, making honourable hard-working folk run for cover, fleeing in despair from the dreadful item. The sooner the UN realise this and remove it once and for all from the hands of rotten men and replace it with cotton wool, the better. What about that?
Lovely
What about
sentiment,
that?
that.
You know, I mean,
Beautiful, that.
have they not been on to you to become a goodwill ambassador?
Well, I think there should be. You know, we've had Jerry Spice.
Yeah, that's
Seen
right,
it.
yeah.
I can solve the worldwide problem of dynamite by
Okay.
replacing it with cotton wool. It's as
Easy.
easy as that.
You see, makes it sound so easy.
I think it probably is that simple now you
Right.
think about it.
It is.
Is that right? All right, nice to see you, Vic.
Thank you very much, boss.
And happy travels signing your books and selling things and putting the money in a big sack.
Well, thank you it's been very kind of you to invite me on. And I've enjoyed my time being with you.
Good.
Very nice.
And I shall come back again.
Lovely.
Okay, right, so
Great.
we'll settle for that then.